Hey guys, Demo here at Perfect Gaming Guides, bringing you the first video in this playlist covering a full 100% walkthrough guide and all achievements for Firewatch. There are 10 achievements available for a total of 1000 Gamerscore. The game is available on Xbox Game Pass and it can be completed in around just 90 minutes guys. In this first video we will be covering off the intro part of the game and day 1, which will gain us the good first day achievement for completing it. Okay, let's jump into the game and get started on those achievements. When the game starts we have some dialogue choices that we can make here guys, and it gives us the backstory to the game. Your decisions throughout the game don't really have any bearing on the game at all really, so just choose whatever. First of all, find ourselves in this lift or elevator. We pick up the backpack using the right trigger. Then when the lift opens we head over to our truck and we get into it again using the right trigger button guys. There's some more dialogue, and as I previously mentioned, it doesn't really matter what options you choose. When we get out of the truck, we can start to run down the path using the left stick. If you hold down the left stick, that will make you sprint faster guys. More dialogue again, and we just choose whatever. Now we're just following the path until we reach the log blocking the path guys. Use A to climb over things. We need to pick up the journal and interact with it. We then wake up and we need to make our way along this mud path. When you reach the deer and you look at it, the scene will end. Now we'll see our objective pop up at the top, enter the lookout tower. So that's kind of going to happen throughout the game, guys. Our objectives will pop up in that way. We just make our way up the stairs and use RT to interact with the door. On our right we will see a generator switch, so we switch that on using RT, turn round, and behind us there is a radio sitting on the desk. We pick that up and we use the LT button to activate the radio, so that's our push to talk button. Then we use RT to select whatever options are there, and when we let go of LT it chooses that option and will say whatever you've selected. That happens quite a lot throughout the game, guys. We are going to interact with Delilah, who is basically our boss, and we use the radio for all our communication with her.
What's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
People take this job to get away from something. So what's wrong?
What's wrong with you?
That's a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
Sure, buddy. Okay, now go ahead.
Again, nothing that you select here actually matters, guys. You just say whatever.
Okay, you've killed 3 husbands. You're a black widow and you're just out here until the heat dies down and then you'll kill again.
Ooh, very good. Bravo, Henry.
Okay, I sleep now?
Not quite. Now you.
Okay, good night, bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about you, but 9 times out of 10, folks out here simply got dumped.
And at the end of this dialogue, our conversation with Delilah, that's going to end the introduction stage of the game, guys, and we move on to start day 1. We start off by picking up our radio and we reply back to Delilah.
Hey, there's still a few hours of daylight to get some work in. I can see you at your desk, so call me when you're ready.
Hey, sorry, guess I slept in.
You got a relaxing, 14 hours of sleep? Woo!
Yeah, Jesus, I guess it's 6?
6:45.
Whoops.
And she's going to give us a couple of things that we need to do here. So first of all, she's going to get us to turn around and look at the map.
There's a thing in the middle of your room with a round map on it. Do you see it?
So we just acknowledge that by pressing the LT button and then RT on our radio.
This is the Osborne Firefinder, invented in 1914 by W.B.
Osborne?
You use this to spot, you guessed it, What the fuck?
What is it?
Nothing. You use this to...
Then she's going to tell us to look out of the west-facing window.
Out your west-facing window. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
So to bring up the compass, we press down on the D-pad, and if we're facing to the west, we should see the fireworks. Look at that, and we're able to report that in, that we can see it using the radio.
No. You need to get down there right now and stop them. Fire danger.
Then we just want to head out the door.
Is that really my job?
Your job is whatever I say it is. Look, the closest ranger is like 2 days away. Go down there and set him straight.
And you'll see that there's a sort of timer thing comes up on the reply, guys. You can choose to reply to these or not.
Do you think you can handle that?
Get down the bottom of the steps and just keep going straight on, guys, along this mud path.
Sort of straight?
No. Jesus, no.
What? I'm not a cop. It's not like I've got a rule book over here.
Just make sure they don't do it again. Take their shit.
Alright, fine.
Don't feed anyone a knuckle sandwich.
We jump over this fallen tree here.
Probably need a rope to get down the shale between you and the lake.
Work our way around slightly left, following the path all the way.
The code is 1234.
And we'll come to the cache box.
All of them.
Open it up using the code that she gave us, so that's 1234, and it's the same code for all boxes throughout the game. There's quite a few items in here, but really the only one that we need is the rope. We grab that. Then we sort of turn 90 degrees to the left there, and we head along this way. Making our way towards these bundle of rocks, and you can go either side of them, guys. It takes you out to the same place. We just keep heading along through this valley. And we get to the rope hook part. We attach the rope using RT. Then if you look at the rope and press A, we'll start to rappel down the side. Henry has a bit of a fall here, but he's okay.
No!
When he gets back up, we just head in the direction that he's facing. Work our way slightly round to the right here. And as long as we just keep heading towards the sunshine, we're going pretty much in the right direction here. As we get closer, we can see that someone's had a campfire going. It's pretty recently. And we just work our way around here. We can see we're going to start following the sort of bundles of clothes that have been scattered around. And that takes us out to where the lake is. We go over towards them, we shout to the kids that are there. And they're going to shout back and give us some abuse.
Leave us alone. Hey, where's he going? Whoa, hey, did you mess with any of our stuff? I don't like this. Can we
We
go?
just look here and we'll get a log that we can cross over.
Let's go to the other side of the lake.
Keep heading in that direction and we'll find a stream to follow. Now our objective is to find a way back to our lookout that we came from, and we're just going to keep following this stream until we reach a cave.
Hey, that go okay?
In the meantime, Delilah's going to send us some messages. You can choose to either ignore them or you can interact with her.
Good. Thanks for going down there. So, I have a bit of a confession to make.
What is it?
Look, I was drunk last night when I welcomed you to the job.
Yeah, well, you're not the first boss to be guilty of that.
I know, I know I can get a little pushy, you know, putting you on the spot about why you're out here and stuff.
It's fine.
I'll keep that sort of a thing to a minimum. Anyway, let me know when you get back to your lookout.
As we kind of come round this corner just before the cave entrance, we can see there's another supply cache. We can open that up. And the item that we're going to take from this is not essential, but it just makes life a bit easier, guys. There's a torch in here, and there's a part of the game that we go through a cave, so having that just makes life a wee bit easier. We pick that up. Ignore everything else that's in the supply cache. And now we can head through the cave. We can toggle the torch on and off, guys, by pressing down on the right stick. Make our way through the cave and we find these sort of stepping stone bits that we can climb up. And we're just heading straight on. As we climb up here, there's a guy kind of further up the hill and he's shining a torch back at us, so we can report that into Delilah or just ignore it, whatever.
Yeah, I came out of this cave in a canyon and he was just...
Being some guy? Wait, he's looking at you?
Make our
Is
way
he doing
round
anything
here,
else?
jump across the gap,
I don't think so.
Henry, there's something...
and this kind of just goes in a bit of a zigzag, just making our way up the hill.
It's outside.
Come on.
The whole thing. And people come and go as
Yeah, okay, I get it.
And then eventually we come to this bit where we need to climb up it. Using the A button we climb up. We get to the top and we can see the towers just right in front of us practically. So we just head back over towards that. And when we get to the bottom of it, we can see that our typewriter is lying at the bottom. I chose to pick it up here and take it back up, but you don't really need to do that, to be honest. Just head up the steps. And when we get there, we can see that it's been sort of trashed by someone. So if we look at the broken window, we can radio that in.
Someone broke in.
Hey, what?
They wrecked the place. Threw my typewriter.
That'll start a fairly lengthy dialogue with Delilah, guys.
I'll let the Forest Service know what happened.
You just keep interacting with Delilah.
Okay, I put in a call.
Okay, thanks.
Do you have any idea who would have done this?
Again, guys, it doesn't really matter what options that you pick here.
Maybe that guy I saw in the canyon, but I don't know why the fuck he'd want to mess with my stuff.
Well, I'll have the Rangers keep an eye out for a man hiking on his own and question him if they find him. I can't believe someone would do this. I worry about bears and fires, and that's about it. And now I've got to worry about some deranged hiker going after lookouts? Great. Okay, in the morning I'm gonna call my friend Patty, who works the desk down in Cody. They keep a list of everyone who's officially been in and out of the trailhead since, I don't know, forever, and see if we can get a list of names. We won't get much, but at least if anything else happens, we can refer to it and see if anything comes up.
Thanks.
I need you to feel safe out here.
I would really appreciate if you would hit that like button on the video, and if you would subscribe to the channel, that would be awesome.
You will. I promise.
When we get to the end of the dialogue, that's the end of day 1, guys, and as soon as day 2 starts, you will get the Good First Day achievement. I hope you found that video useful, guys. Feel free to jump into the next video in the playlist. I'll hopefully see you in the next one.